It's Pablo's Rap of the Week.
This week, it's been a war of words, and the can was opened on Monday morning when Scotty Cummings told us exactly what Damien Fleming would talk about.
There's every chance that Fleming will bring a box of his books. He's released a book. He may mention it to you about 47 times on his way up there, and he will try and sell them, but just hold off, because I'm not sure that they're far away from the bargain basement again, just quietly. But Fleming will mention philology.
And true to form, Damien Fleming's book often cropped up when I asked him a question.
Well, I actually talk on the ability to plug your books in my book, Biology, Cricket and Life and Stories from the Avenue of Apprehension, my recent bestseller. So I'm a little bit short on the budget, so I'm going to, what's the population up there in Karratha?
Yeah, it's a moving population. There's a lot in fly in, fly out, but say 20 to 30,000. Do you reckon you can bring that many books up?
I'm going to bring 20,000 up there, because no youngster up there should grow out without knowing about biology. Because biology, as Scotty would have said, it's not just about cricket, it's about life. And I think it could have a massive impact up there. And at worst, you can resell it for $2.99, where it's about the price of it in Melbourne at the moment.
With Scotty Cummings out of the country on holiday, everyone was keen to have a few words about the big fella behind his back, including ex-Fremantle star Peter Bell.
He's on what a life he leads. Oh. What an absolute globe-trotting, A-grade, A-list celebrity lifestyle Scotty Cummings leads. Unbelievable.
He's on holiday, so you have carte blanche to say what you like.
Look, I've got to say, I've got nothing but admiration for the big fellow. He's not so big anymore, is he?
Well, no, he has lost a few kilos, but he'll tell you every time he sees you as well that he's lost a few.
Yeah, no, he's done a very good job, but I'll tell you, I mean, he's the only bloke that I know who, when you meet him, he'll hand out a business card that has all of his credentials on it, his best games. He can also hand out, he actually carries around with him a whole stack of DVD highlights. So you can actually hand those to you. Perfect strangers, he'll just be walking up in the Burke Street Mall and handing them out. There's no doubt he's very good at the self-promotion, one S. Cummings.
But it's fair to say Scotty was tiptoeing around the biggest story this week, Damien Fleming and Shane Warne.
Well, I don't want to start a war, but Shane Warne is not one of Damien Fleming's favourite people. It doesn't like him, doesn't rate him, and the fact that he took 500, 600, 700 wickets, whatever many it was for Australia, has been completely overshadowed by the fact that Fleming would have 2 Test hat-tricks if S.K. Warne took a simple catch at slip for his 3rd wicket. He will mention it, I'm telling you, he'll mention it, and he's still dirty about it. He happened about 15 years ago.
And finally, I'll let Damien Fleming have the last word. Shane Warne. Can we talk about it, Fleming?
We can't talk about it, but you can read about it in page 382 in Biology, Stories from the Avenue of Apprehension. And the big man's very famous. He's got a great life for himself. He's a multi-millionaire. He's probably the greatest leg spinner that's ever played the game. He's engaged to a supermodel actress, Liz Hurley, but he dropped my bloody second Test hat-trick catch, didn't he? And do you know the amount of memorabilia I could have sold? All of a sudden I'm scraping around, I'm trying to play cricket in Karratha, I'm playing down in Tassie. Meanwhile, Warnie's playing the high life, he's hanging out with Liz Hurley and probably Brad Pitt, Tommy Cruise, and, you know, I'm hanging around with Scott Cummings.
And
How well am I going?